Hello there. Whoops. I am Sarah B. And this is Just Be Tarot. Thank you for joining me today for this live reading. This is a timeless live reading, so whenever you are catching it, it is meant for you. Hopefully you are doing well. And have had a good week. Hi, Starry. Hi, J.A. How's it going? So, I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Like I said, this is a collective reading. Hello. And, it's a timeless reading, so whenever you're catching this, it is your reading, and something in here might be for you. I have had a good week. Exhausting. I wasn't able to jump on as a pop-up because my energy was a little off this week, but doing better now. Glad tomorrow's Friday. So we have so far release. So it looks like you're being asked to let go of something that you've been holding on to. Now, this could look different for different people. Thank you. It's going to look different for different people. Some people hold on to feelings. Some people hold on. Hello. How's it going, Bri? Long time no see. So, it's going to look different for different people. Releasing something, it could be an old relationship. It could even be energies from an old relationship that you're holding on to. Maybe you don't even see the person anymore, but they're still in your thoughts. And even if you're in their thoughts, it might be a good idea to ask your guides and guardians to release that energy, because that means they're still in your energy and they still have a hold on you in some way, shape, or form. So you're being asked to release the things that aren't serving you. Now, this could look like cleaning out your closet. It could look like going through your social media and getting rid of the things that just aren't resonating with you anymore. Maybe the people who you are just have negative energy and are constantly, spamming your, wall with negative vibes, negative posts. Maybe you want to get rid of them. So maybe it's time for you to, just put a overall release on things that are negative in your life. And then we have this embrace change. Now, embrace change is a little bit harder to do because change is taking place constantly. And this year, we have been no stranger to change. It's just things have been coming up left and right that we have had to adapt to. And it is not easy. And honestly, it's bringing the energy down in a lot of people, and it is really spreading throughout. So I feel like we have to do our darndest to make sure that we are, if you can, embracing those changes and bringing up the energy level when we can. So many people are in a negative state of mind because of these changes, because of the things they're going through. They're most likely going to get back onto their normal selves and their positivity, but right now they're not feeling so great because of the changes taking place in their lives. We all don't handle everything the same way, so it's important to, kind of have empathy for people who have had to adapt to certain changes in their lives. Not all of us are built with the same strength. So it's nice. Oh, okay. It's nice to understand people on a more personal level. Okay, so we have love coming in this weekend, you might be connecting with somebody who you are, I just heard wild about. Maybe it's the birds that made me think of that. But somebody that you're wild about, somebody that you have a passion for, this could be, but it also could be family or friends, somebody that you have a deep emotional connection with. This might be somebody that's coming in for you that is new, or this could be somebody that is already in your life. But it does feel like there is going to be some kind of love that you are connecting with this week. Maybe you're seeing family that you haven't seen in a while. I feel this person has changed in some way, shape, or form for the better. So keep your heart open to these changes. I feel like you maybe have asked them to change or said, I'm not going to put up with this or that anymore. And they've listened to you. And even on here, open your heart. You're good. You need to open your heart into at least the idea that when this person says, hey, do you want to meet up? This person has made those changes. And instead of going into it in a negative way, it's time to embrace it. Go in on a more positive level and, listen to what they have to say. Okay, so let's see what else. If there's anything else from this deck. Okay, so I see you guys asking questions. Thank you so much. First of all, I will go over the overall energies for this weekend, and then I go back and I answer all your questions. I pull 2 cards for every question. So please be patient. There's no need to ask a question more than once. I will get to you. You just have to be patient in waiting for that. So we have abundance. So it's like if you put in the work to raise your vibration, it's going to, the universe is going to reward you with these things that you need, with exactly what you're asking for. Now, it might not be everything that you want. It might not be everything that you're looking for, but it will be the things that you need. Okay, so let's move on to a different deck and see what comes out here. So Spirit, what energy is coming out for this weekend? What energy is coming out for this weekend? Hello, everybody. I am going through the overall energy for this weekend. Woo! And I will be answering your questions once that's done. Okay, so let's see here. We have an energy of taking things in, listening more and saying less. So people are calling you to listen, pay attention to what people are doing, pay attention to where you're at. What people are doing, pay attention to body language and energy, because there are people around you who are two-faced, people who are giving you an energy of being nice in front of you and stabbing you in the back. So make sure you're paying attention to all of the energies that are around you, because this could be somebody in your daily energy. This could be somebody in your friend group. This could be somebody at work. Not everybody is out for your greatest good. So it's really, really important that you don't share everything with everybody. Don't share all of your desires and aspirations with people, because not everybody is out for your greatest good. There are people who would like to take you down. There are people who want to see you fail. There are people who don't want to see you happy in your next relationship or your next endeavor. So it's important to pay attention to like all of the things that you to all of the people and places and emotions of people, and feel people out before you trust every soul that you see. All right. No need to tell everybody your whole life business. And there are going to be people who are looking at you from afar, wondering what you're doing and who you're doing it with. It's quite frankly none of their business. So you don't need to explain anything to anybody, and keep that energy out of your energy. Then we have anger management. All right, so you might be facing somebody who defense mechanism. Yeah, you might be defending yourself in an argument this weekend. You might there might be high vibrational energy, and that vibration might be some anger. Not all passionate energy is good energy. Just remember that when people get fiery, it doesn't always mean that it's passion, like in a good way. People are also passionate about things and they get really upset. So just be careful with that energy. Listen, like I said again, pay attention to people's tones. Pay attention to their mannerisms, their expressions, and really soak in that energy. And you might have to defend yourself. Maybe you find yourself defending not just yourself, but people you're with. Maybe it's your integrity. Maybe it's your stance on a certain social subject or social aspect, and something that you're very passionate about. But I do feel like this needs to, I feel like there might be something coming in that might have you, somebody pushing the wrong buttons. So if you don't want to ruin that friendship or, get in a fight with somebody, then just try to maybe just listen and take the higher road and walk away. Somebody has to be the bigger person, and maybe that needs to be you. But I do feel like maybe you feel like you're defending yourself. This could be also be in a relationship, I just heard. This could be a partnership of some kind that you feel like you have done nothing wrong, and that you are, living how you normally live, and somebody comes at you for something. Maybe you don't realize that you're doing something wrong. Maybe you didn't know it bothered your person. But maybe it's been festering, and they come and present you with this situation, and you feel like you have to defend yourself in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, this could also be you're defending somebody else. So take that in as it resonates for you. And I am going to go through one more deck. And this is for those people who are clarifying love situations. All right, so a lot of people come in here asking about relationships and situationships. And so this is kind of for those people. So let's see what the universe has for this weekend, bringing in what energy, spirit are we bringing into those people who are trying to clarify certain situations. Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm so glad to see everybody. Spirit, I am shuffling for people who are trying to clarify love or situationships or partnerships. What insight do they need? We have hidden thorns. Look beyond the romance to discern true intentions. So again, that two-faced energy. That acting one way and then doing something else. So pay attention to people's actions, their body language, the way they present themselves, what they're saying to you. I really do think that's going to play a big part this weekend for you guys. Paying attention to and make sure that you are living with integrity. And because I do feel like there's somebody who is trying to either throw you under the bus or catch you in something. Swathi, I haven't gotten to the questions yet. This is just the overall energy for right now. Okay, we have poker face. Beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. Again, with that two-faced energy. Guys, I just feel like somebody is trying to railroad you on something this weekend. You need to really keep your spidey senses out and look for people who do not have your best interest in mind. Liberated destiny. With release comes freedom. Steering faith towards an unwritten future. So here Spirit's saying, you got to trust. Okay, I released you from a situation because something better is coming along. So now it's your job to trust that the universe knows what's best for you, that your higher power knows what's best for you. And that faith is going to bring you to where you need to be. Divine timing is going to bring you there. There was a reason why you're released from a situation. There's a reason why you have freedom now. Okay, can I have just one more for this deck and then we'll move on to tarot. Taming anger. We had anger management. That was one of the cards we drew. Don't roar in arguments. Respect can heal wounds. So having respect for somebody and listening to what they have to say rather than coming back immediately with that defense mode. Listening is going to heal more wounds than anger ever will. Okay, so let's move on. I was told to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, veiled paths. This will be the last one. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore unknowns. So you might feel like you don't know where you're headed. You might feel uneasy about going forward into a new relationship, into a new destination. But Spirit's saying, trust. You have to trust. I'm putting you here for a reason. Okay? I don't want you to know where you're going. You're not meant to. But I have your back. All right, so I'm going to shuffle this tarot deck. And see where this is bringing us. Oh, I'm so glad. So like I said, now that I'm done the overall energy. Oh, I was just told to pick up this deck. I haven't picked up this deck, Messages of Love. Let's see what's going on here. Hello, everybody. So glad to see you. Remember, this is a general reading, not personal, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And I am Sarah B., and this is Just Be Tarot. Please don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going over the overall energy right now, and I will answer questions just as soon as I am done that. But I was just shuffling for the tarot, and I got a message to pull some cards from this deck. So I got go slow, take time to get to know each other. So if you're entering a relationship, there's no need to rush. Spirit saying there's a pace. Take time to get to know each other. We have new love. A new love or recommitment to love is development. So this might be somebody new coming in, or you might be rekindling somebody with something with somebody. But take time. Take time. Go slow. Get to know each other again. Put your feelers out. There's no need to rush, is what I just heard. Marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. So, I mean, this is the pattern that we're going. Go slow, because a new love is coming in that you need to get to know. Don't rush anything, because it's leading somewhere permanent. See, Spirit said, Sarah, pick up this deck. This is the message. You don't need to rush anything. Is that crazy? People are asking, is it for me? Well, I haven't done any kind of I haven't pulled any cards yet from tarot. This is all from from the overall energy. So not for anybody specific. That's for the whole collective. But obviously more than one person needed to hear that. So now I can start shuffling for you guys. I hope everybody is amazing out there. One more day till the weekend, so yay, finally. So I am shuffling for weekend energy. I just did the overall energy for that. If you missed it, please feel free to go back and watch. It was super energetic and super telling of what's going to be coming in for this weekend. So I would go back and watch it, because it was really, really, wow, really neat. So let's see. I am scrolling back now and going one by one. Thank you guys for messaging. You know, I love it. And for guys talking amongst yourselves, I love that you're so friendly. Okay. Hello, Witchy. Good to see you on here. Okay, let's see here. Hi, Pastel. How are you? Can I know what are the person I am thinking of intentions? Okay, let's see. Shuffling for Pastel. What is the person on her mind's intentions towards her? I feel like there's anxiety here. Is this person ready for you? Is this person on your level? You know what I say, never level down. I feel like you're going to have to, you're rushing the situation here. They have some kind of anxiety. I feel like they're getting over something, or they're going through something, and there's no need to rush it. Okay, and I also have, yeah, there's lessons that this person has to learn and go through, maybe a cycle that needs to be broken. But it has to happen in divine timing. I'm doing well, Pastel. Thank you for asking. Hello, India. Okay, J.A. Do my spirit guides have any messages for me on my spiritual test that I'm on right now? J.A. wants to know what messages her spirit guides have for her. Shuffling for J.A. What messages do J.A. spirit guides have for her for this weekend? What messages, Spirit? Okay, that if you heal, take time to heal and stay present. Okay? It's going to bring you emotional happiness. So heal, stay present, and it's going to bring you emotional happiness. Now, the key is to staying present, because that is probably the hardest. But it is important in the healing process. Stop thinking about the past, stop worrying about the future, and stay right where you are and concentrate on what you can do right now and how you're handling things right now in your life, and everything else will fall into place accordingly. Okay, JA also asks, what know about my work week next week? What can you tell us about JA's work week next week? Okay, so it looks like you're warming up to somebody or something, like maybe an idea, or maybe somebody is warming up to you. Um, but I see that this person sees you as very much as a healer, somebody that they can go to, maybe a safe place. Maybe you're going to be training somebody new, or you're going to be involved with somebody new. Um, but you're looked at in your job as a safe place, as somebody that some like people can go to maybe vent or go if they have a problem. Like you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of wherewithal in your place of work that people feel safe coming to you. So you might have a lot of people coming to you next week in that energy, people warming up to you or feeling that way. Witchy World Traveler, good to see you. I was wondering 3 questions. One, is my arm healing despite the minor setback the other day? Spirit, is Witchy's arm healing? Excuse me. I see that is healing pretty quickly. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse, so I feel like it is healing pretty quickly. And I do feel like it's going to be... Oh no, I just dropped it again. Hold on a second. Oh, I feel like I dropped that again. I hope that's not a sign of any kind. But I feel like there's going to be an end of a cycle. Maybe you're going to start something new or a new kind of therapy that is going to bring you a lot of success. So I feel like maybe if like a therapy or something that's ending, it has really brought you a lot of success, or it's going to bring you a lot of success, or it's going to help you transition into, being able to be active a little bit. Okay, let's see. 2, is there anything about my future spouse that spirit guides can tell me? Okay, Spirit, I'm shuffling for Witchy. She'd like to know about her future spouse. Now, I'm not really telling the future. I can only read energy for the present. So the future energy is fluid and can change at any time. So Witchy, I can't really read the future, but I can tell you that this person is coming in pretty quickly. Let's get another card. But I feel like you're on the defensive about it. Maybe this might be somebody you know, or somebody might be trying to set you up with somebody, is what I just heard, and maybe you're on the defensive about it. But I do feel like there's options coming in, but you're on the defensive. Okay, and then Witchy asks, will rehab go better than expected at home? Oh, maybe that is the new transition, or the new thing that I was talking about. Okay, will rehab go better than expected at home? Let's see. I do feel like they're going to take their time with you. It's going to be a lot of work. More work than you bargained for. And you're not going to like learning the new exercises or whatever they have you doing. You are not going to like it. It's going to be, I hear that, it's going to be a lot of work. You're going to have to put a lot of work into it. Okay, shuffling for Patricia. Patricia asks, will my dad give me some money? Patricia's asking, will her dad give her some money? Is Patricia's dad going to give her some money? Ace of Pentacles. I do believe that he will. Let's see if there's another card. I usually pull 2 cards per question. See if there's any other. I mean, I think that would, yep. He might make you work for it, though. Maybe chores around the house, or you might have to do something in return for this. But I do feel like, yes, he is going to give you money. Cards of money is Pentacles. So, yes, I do feel like he is going to give you money. Thank you, Thank you, Pastel. Pastel said, I love your tattoos. That's very sweet. Jurgen says, what's her of? I don't know what that means. What's her of? I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Golam Mustafa, subscriber. Oh, that's nice, from Pakistan. Great to see you. Welcome. I am Sarah B. And once again, this is Just Be Tarot. Thank you for hitting that like button and subscribing to my channel. And also hit that notification button so you know when I'm going live. You never know. Sometimes I just get in the mood to go live, and I do. But Mondays and Thursdays are my regular live days between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time. Okay, so let's see here. All right, that is lots of spammers here today. Hello, TSB. Of course, Brian, hello. Saying hi to everybody. So friendly. Okay, India says hi. Sarah Farmer. I want more on say less. Okay, you want me to clarify say less? Absolutely. Let's do that. Clarifying say less. This is the card that I pulled in the overall energy. Sarah asked, I want more on it. She wants me to clarify. So absolutely, I love that. Spirit, Sarah would like me to clarify say less. She wants to know what's going on with this. Why did this come out? Does it have anything to do with her energy? I just dropped one again. Okay, so for Sarah, I feel like there is an amazing energy coming towards you quite quickly. Some kind of fiery, passionate energy. Okay? However, it's going to have you all up in your head. Okay, now you're thinking all the things. I mean, I can't even narrow it down. I feel like your head's spinning, your stomach's in knots. I almost felt that anxiety like through the screen. You're feeling overwhelmed on this, but you are asked to just let it play out. Okay, listen to people. Look at how people are using their body language. Pay attention to how people are acting around you, or around the situation. I don't know what you're asking for, if it's like a relationship or whatever, but pay attention, because those actions are going to tell you way more than their words will. Okay, so pay attention to what they're doing. Sometimes you don't have to say a word in order to find out exactly what people are doing and how they're feeling and who they're with or what they're doing what with. Like, I can sit there and just detect just by paying attention to people's body language and what they're doing. So when you just take things in and see things for what they are, that is what Spirit's telling you. But don't be in your head about the beautiful things that are coming in. Okay? You have to have an open heart and an open mind, because it's like as soon as these things come in, it's like you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. But, you know, like you just start thinking of every scenario that could possibly play out, and it's making you anxious. It hasn't even come in yet. These are on its way to you. And you're just like, so, okay, that's going to block your energy. This energy is blocking these from making it to you. So if you stay present, you find yourself thinking about the different scenarios throughout the day, take a deep inhale. I got this. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And if you have to tell yourself that a million times throughout the day, then do it. Whatever it takes for you to stay present so this energy can come into you. Because this energy is blocking this. All right, Sarah? I hope that helped. Hey, Shake, how's it going? Shake, shake, shake. Good morning from India. I love it. Okay. Is this like gambling but manipulating people? I'm not manipulating anybody. I'm reading energy. So, not sure what you're talking about. Okay. I am shuffling for Shandana? Dana? Shandana. Spurs current feelings for Shandana. We are in no conflict. Okay, let's give it a good shuffle. Shuffling for Shandana. What are Sparsha's current feelings for Shandana? I feel like there is an energy coming in from Sparsha, but I feel like it's a calm energy, but I don't think they want to start anything new. There's no new path here, but I do feel like there's a calm energy. His energy or their energy might still be connected to you, but they don't want to start anything new. I feel like they even might have a lot on their plate right now. Swansea, did I miss your question? I said, Swashi said hi, but I didn't see any question. I didn't see any question. You said that was my question. Was it what you're thinking about asking? Anyway, hi, Swathi. Hi, Michael Ellis. Love and light to you. Okay, so J.A. asked, should I put taking classes on astrology and psychic mediumship? Should I put taking classes? To enhance my ability. Should I be taking classes on astrology? Should J.A. be taking classes to enhance their ability? Should J.A. be taking classes? It looks like you are hungry to learn more for sure, but I don't think it's going to strengthen your, like, literally. You have to put in the work by yourself. Taking classes, I mean, you can look that stuff up on the internet. It's the work that you put into it. that's going to strengthen your ability, not taking the classes. But that's up to you, free will. You're well, Scotland. Hello, how are you? Swathi got the question answered already. AG, what is good? Thank you, Swathi. You're very sweet. I do appreciate that. It means the world when people say stuff like that things are resonating. Okay, so what is Nakidra's true feelings or energy towards AG? What is Nakidra's true feelings towards AG? They're on the fence about working it out. They have an energy of failure. I feel like their confidence is low. It's like they think about working it out, but something is stopping them. I feel like it's self-confidence is prohibiting them from moving forward towards you. I feel like they don't think they have enough for you. They feel like it's not going to work out. You're right, Michael Ellis. We do have to trust our spidey senses. This is true. We have to get in touch with our intuition and trust it a lot more. Have confidence in ourselves and our feelings. Okay, so Shandana wants an individual reading, so I'm going to pull 2 cards for Shandana. Okay. So Shandana, I don't know if you were in a relationship or not, but I feel like you are. If you are, then you are going to experience some kind of rekindling or some kind of, maybe a date night or something coming up soon. This is somebody that you feel like you can really be yourself with, somebody that you can have that real intimacy with, be yourself with, let down your guard, be very vulnerable with. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of vulnerable conversations coming up soon. Now, I do feel like this needs to be, you need to spend more time alone, not as a group. Maybe you find yourself in a group setting a lot or, with people, but I feel like you need to pull away from the group setting and spend time one-on-one to get to know each other in the most intimate details. I'm not talking about, physically, that would be awesome if that's what you guys want, but really talking intimately, seeing if you guys are compatible and wanting the same things in life. So I feel like this energy is coming towards you. If you're not in a relationship, it will be coming towards you soon. But it's important that you get to know each other on a more detailed, more intimate level than just being in a group setting. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. Oh, thank you, Swathi. I can listen to Swathi's compliments all day. Oh, I'm so glad, Pastel. Exactly, Michael. Get rid of the old and make room for the new. Clear things out. Hi, Rick Wallace. How are you? Mike Drexler, good to see you. Jojo, good to see you too. Okay, what is Spartha's current feelings for Shandana? Okay, so we have something is going on with Spartha. Something is definitely going on. There's going to be a sudden change here for them. Um, I feel like they are very involved in their own feelings. I feel like there's something going to happen. Like, this is how they're the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, they feel like there's no growth. No growth here. They might have cut you off because there was no growth. It wasn't going anywhere. There was no forward movement here. And this might have caught you off guard. This might have just been they ghosted you. Oh, thank you, Swathi. I'm glad you ended up here too. All is well. Thank you, Michael. I love that. Michael Ellis Sr. says, the divine don't blow up, we glow up. Heck yeah, we do. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, so Crazy Dutch says, everything you say. Oh, thank you. God, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Hello, Chris. How are you? Chris Purnell. Great to see you. Okay, Mia asks, is Yasher in love with me? Mia asks, is Yasher in love with her? Can I have one more card for Mia? Asking about Yasher. What's going on with her and Yasher? Okay, so they're at a crossroads. They're trying to figure things out. I feel like there might be some kind of, is there like a divorce they're going through or a separation that they might be going through with somebody else? Like maybe like a custody thing or something along those lines. I feel like they are at a crossroads right now because they are torn between, like, they're trying to balance maybe a relationship with you and a relationship with this other entity being, it could be children from a previous relationship, or maybe they're going through, like I said, a divorce or a separation of some kind, and they're trying to settle that. But I do feel like they are right now, they aren't going to drop the L word because things are still very much up in the air. And I feel like when they do use the love term, they want it to be 100% and not just at a crossroads. Hi, Naresh. How are you? Is Chris Purnell witchy? Nuh-uh. Mia asks, okay, I already answered Mia. Okay, India Gaines says, will me and my ex rekindle, or should I expect new love? And answering for India Gaines, will their ex and them rekindle? Or is there new love? What's going on with India's love life? going on? Thank you. I saw one flip out. Don't tell me I didn't. There it is. I feel like your ex, there wasn't an appreciation in the relationship for you, India, with you and your ex. You weren't treated fairly. And I feel like they were your comfort zone. They were somebody you felt comfortable with. But I feel like this person, whether you want to see it or not, was not treating you fairly. And that you have to gain the coping skills and the skills to, first of all, see that and bring them with you and heal, bring them with you to another relationship. So nothing new is going to come in for you until you can, first of all, see that you weren't being treated fairly in that relationship and you have healing to do. And then once you go through that healing and you're able to understand and reflect on why your ex wouldn't want to rekindle with you and that it wasn't working out, and see the bigger picture, then and only then will your energy be high enough for spirit to bring in another love for you. But it looks to me like there's work that you have to do on yourself first. Okay, so let's see. Will Stravats keep Swathi happy lifelong after marriage? Will Stravats keep Swathi happy lifelong after marriage? Let's see here. What is going on with Stravats and Swathi? I feel like this person is offering you healing, lots of healing energy. It's like you found your person. This is somebody that you can mesh with and gel with, and that they offer you this healing energy that you've never felt before. Yep, you're going to be on top of the world. They're going to be with you until the end. As you know, the World card is the last card in the major arcana. So this signifies the end of a cycle. So they're going to be with you to the end. They feel so inclusive with you. They feel like they're constantly being healed and taken care of. And this person is going to be with you till the end. Hi, T-Bros. Okay, T-Bros, I don't see a question, so I am going to give you a general reading. Okay, so you are offering somebody your cup of love, or somebody is bringing a cup of love towards you. And if you are already in a relationship, then you might be rekindling something or going on a long weekend or like a holiday with this person. I feel like this person is really comfortable with you and you can trust this person. And that's how you're going to know who they are, because immediately you're going to feel an energy of trust and comfort. You're not going to feel like anything is forced, and it's going to be super easy for you to have a conversation and to really, just be in this person's energy with, being vulnerable. You're going to be able to really have just a fluid conversation with this person, and that's how you're going to know who they are. Okay. Pastel says, I have another question. Is he seeing other people? Pastel wants to know if the person on her mind is seeing other people. Is the person on her mind seeing other people? They might be. They might be seeing other people. Let's see. Is that what you mean about having to break a cycle? I don't know what his cycle is. I don't know. That would depend on them. But I do, this just came out in the challenge position, so I do feel again like they're working on breaking a cycle, treating people better. They are working on breaking a cycle because this isn't in the reverse and it isn't in the upright. So I feel like they are working on it. Okay, Mio. Oh, she is Milovic. Okay. I see you guys are asking double questions. Just keep in mind that I do see it. I just have to, I'm answering on the one by one. So you have to wait your turn and be patient. Please. I can only do it one by one. I don't know what regarding running streams. Sandra Horn regarding running streams. Okay. I am asking for Sandra. She wants to know about running streams. I don't know what that means. Like streaming on YouTube? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Sandra. Maybe you can clarify in a different question. Okay, so Assad. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for you because there's no real question, but I do see you asking. It looks like your hands are really full, Assad. Too many. It looks like something is calling you. There's something that you are being called to do. And it's going to keep calling you until you do something about it. Now, this could be something that you've always wanted to do, something that you have always dreamt of. And maybe you've never had the opportunity to be able to do it because you've always had a lot of things going on. But Spirit's saying this might be a good time to make yourself a priority and go towards what is calling you, because that's going to bring you ultimate happiness. You've been concentrating and working hard all your life for other people, to make other people happy. Now it's your turn to be happy. So you might want to visit this, whatever's calling you. Thank you. I really do need reminders to hydrate myself. Thank you, Swathi. Ava would like to know, what profession will they have? What profession will Ava have? What profession will Ava have? Thank you. Too many? What profession will Ava have? What profession? What kind of energy is this profession? I'm hearing too that there's no need, there's no need to be anxious about your profession because you're capable of anything. I mean, I don't know what profession you are looking for. I only read energy, so it's not going to, oh, you know what? I do have these life purpose cards. Hold on a second. That happened to be sitting here, actually. Spirit, I am shuffling for Ava. She wants to know what profession. What profession is Ava going to have? What profession is Ava going to have? Okay, so we have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Exactly what this was saying. You have to trust that you're capable of anything. And then we have family. So I feel like family is part of your life purpose. You're destined to have a family. It says loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So I feel like keeping your family around you is significant right now in guiding you to where you need to go. Thank you, Swathi. You're welcome. Oh no, Witchy, you fell out of bed. Oh my gosh, and I dropped that card. And you know, I was thinking, I was just like, I don't want to say it out loud, but I hope this isn't because she fell again. Oh my gosh. I do feel like things are working out, though. I do feel like things are working out, but there is going to be, like, didn't I pull the tower for you last week or earlier this week? There's something coming in that's going to surprise you. Maybe it was doing the therapy at home. But it is working out. You're going to be working together with a team, which might be the therapists. But things are, you're radiating positivity. So I feel like things are going to work out in your best interest. But yeah, so that might be where the tower comes in, that we didn't expect that second fall. I know. Okay. Let's see. Anaya says, can you give some guidance to me? So fed up nowadays, kind of depressed. Oh my gosh, I hear that. It's so hard to not be depressed sometimes. Things are crazy. The world's crazy. There's been so much change in everybody's personal lives. Not everybody, but a lot of people's personal lives, that people are having to find new ways to adjust to situations. And it hasn't been easy. I feel like there's a lot of people that are struggling and that aren't, it hasn't been easy. Give me a second before I pull cards for you. I just want to light some more incense. Sorry, just taking a second. Okay. All right, so Anaya, let's get back to you. Shuffling for Anaya. She needs guidance. There is something coming in for you, but I feel like you have to end a cycle first. There's a cycle that needs to be completed. There's an energy that you're stuck in that you have to complete before you can move on. We also have the Chariot card in the upright. So that means there has to be healing or some kind of cycle you're stuck in. You're stuck in an energy. You might be in somebody else's energy or holding on to something from the past, or you need to do something differently or think a different way than you have been thinking. But when you do that, it's going to make this Chariot move towards exactly what you need. So I know you're depressed, but you have to change your way of thinking. It's like a lifestyle change. Being more positive, saying and thinking phrases that are more in tune to your beliefs to make this cycle change. And that way, this is going to start to move. And you have to trust your higher power. This charioteer isn't holding any kind of reins. That means this charioteer is trusting their higher power, that they'll be taken to the next destination or the next cycle. Trusting, putting their full faith in. It's hard thinking positively when you are feeling low. And I know that from experience, but it's something that you have to train yourself to do. And it does become a lifestyle change. Okay, Shasta. Would like you to ask my guides if I'm heading in the right direction, especially financially. Well, I do see you working really, really hard. And justice is going to be served. So yes, you are heading in the right direction, and you are going to reap the benefits of you working so hard at what you do. The universe is going to reward you for your energy and you putting in so much work. Okay, so I think I came to the end of the question, so I'm going to start pulling some cards just for the collective and overall energy. Let's see what comes out for the collective. Spirit, I am shuffling for the collective. What do they need to know for this weekend? Ooh, there might be some kind of surprise run-in with like an emotional talk with somebody that surprises you. Somebody maybe you wouldn't normally open up to or have a conversation like this with, but I do see that this is coming in. You could be sharing some insight on something, or maybe this person comes to you because they think of you as a safe place or somebody that they can confide in. This could take it back to say less. Maybe this is a time for you to listen and be a sounding board for this person. Let's see what else. Thank you. I feel like for some of you, there is an energy of self-sabotage. Something being revealed. Somebody might, or you might be doing the revealing, is what I just heard. You might be telling somebody a truth or how you feel about something. It's like you have this moment of the light bulb goes off and you feel like you want to come free with something. I mean, this is all about messages. Swords are all about messages and communicating. So you might want to communicate a truth to somebody, reveal something to somebody this weekend, or maybe you do it, on the fly, spontaneously. Because the page is about spontaneously, and this is emotional energy. So you might be sharing something emotional with somebody, telling somebody how you feel. For others of you, I feel like there is something that needs to be worked on, like a long-term. You need to get the tools to work on a long-term relationship. This might mean you have to maybe go to counseling or invest in your relationship a little bit more, gathering the tools, because right now you're not working with what you have, or you just don't have the right coping skills or the right tools to move ahead in a long-term relationship. Because right now it looks like that you want to win. You want to be able to walk away from this relationship with your chin up and like you've won. But it's more than just winning. It's about working through something. Because is this person or thing your wish fulfillment? Is this something that you really want to pursue? Because it just feels like you want to win here. Are you doing this just because of ego? Or just because you don't want to see something or somebody walk away? Because I'm seeing that this might not even be your true desire. This is not your wish fulfillment. This could all just be ego. Let's see what else Spirit has. Let's see, Spirit, what else do we have for our collective? Yeah, funny, the ego card comes out. So I feel like this pursuit, like I feel like that's exactly what I heard, pursuit that you are on to make whatever it is work out. It's not even something that you have. If you wanted to make it work out, you would do what you had to do to make it work out. You would take the steps. You would get the tools to make sure things didn't end. But I'm seeing that because of ego, like this isn't what you want anyway. But you just don't want to lose because of ego. You don't want people to think that you failed at a relationship or a job, or maybe you started your own company. You don't want people to think that you failed or you've given up. But this was never your wish fulfillment anyway. This was never what you wanted deep down. And that's what you're fighting with. You're fighting your own ego here. Okay, is there anything else, Spirit? Yep, trust divine timing. And I think that is where I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate you. I am hoping to get on this weekend because I neglected you guys all week. So hopefully I can make it up to this weekend. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel. It really does help get my messages circulating, and there's nothing that helps my channel more than that. So I want to thank you in advance for that. I am here every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time. And I do come on pop-up readings, impromptu readings. So hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live. So I hope that I get to see you again soon. I always love your energy and you know, what you guys are up to. I love talking to you and just having contact with you and feeling you, your energy come through. It really does make my day. And I hope that you have an amazing weekend. I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try to get on, at least do a little bit of a reading, a live. So hope to see you then. All right, till next time. Bye.